Hey guys, I'm trying out a new series. I was actually getting ready to go live, but something said wait. I don't know why, but I'll do it this way first, and then maybe one day I'll do this live. But it's called Problem Solution Tarot, and I'm just going to go through each sign. It's going to be a brief 2-card pull. So I'm going to ask what the problem that you're currently having is and what the solution for it should be. So starting with Aries, what problem are Aries having at this time? Current energies of Aries, what's the current problem? And what will be the solution? The problem is yourself or another fire sign. So the Knight of Wands, there may be an issue with taking the initiative or pursuing a certain goal. There could be some sort of lack in your passions. I don't know if your drive is down or your energy is down. I'm getting though that there's a whatever the problem is that maybe it's about taking action. Maybe someone is lacking courage or needs to feel secure or inspired in some type of way, motivated. So right now I feel like there's a lack of action going on, or that's the problem. So the solution we have is the Lovers. So the solution, I feel, is needing to make a decision, needing to make some sort of a choice. Well, I should have put the timer on. I got to cook dinner, y'all. It's late. I don't know what got into me today. I know I already started, but whatever. Okay, so I feel like you guys are needing to make some sort of decision, and be sure of whatever your decision is. Make that decision and go for it. So you may be currently torn or divided between two people or a job. Listen to your heart's desire is basically what I can get from this, is that solution. You also could be dealing with another fire sign in love, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or even Gemini. I also feel like the solution is about communication. I feel that if this is a love situation, whoever you want to pursue, or you want to pursue you, like the feelings are mutual, put it that way. The feelings are mutual. If you are the one, if you're not the pursuer and someone's coming towards you though, then I feel there's a need for you to open up and reciprocate whatever it is that, you know, they're putting out to you, especially if it's mutual. I'm getting that it is. But yeah, so the solution is definitely being sure of your decision and making some sort of decision. All right, so let's move on to Taurus. What is the problem for Taurus and the solution? Bottom is the problem, top is the solution. Current problem and solution for Taurus. And yes, this can be sun, moon, or rising. So the current problem for Taurus, 3 of Pentacles. Maybe you are struggling to establish something, struggling to start something or to finish a project. Maybe you've put something on a back burner and it's time for you to pick it back up. Maybe you just started a job and you're having to get back to that routine of working every day, or just adjusting to the new job, any type of rules, or dealing with your coworkers. If this is in regards to a relationship, I feel that the problem could be needing to compromise. Everybody needs to be on the same page, or there's a need to come to some sort of agreement. I feel that, overall, there's a problem that you're searching for the solution to. And something also takes time and patience. And there's a need for you to make sure that you're paying attention to details as well. So I feel like there may be a problem with, there's a lack of detail to whatever it is that you're doing, or if this is trying to resolve problems in a relationship, you're not paying attention, or you're not really listening, or they aren't listening to you. You know, whatever it is, it just seems like something needs to be confirmed. We need to establish something or build a strong foundation. Whatever we've been blowing off or procrastinating about, I feel like we need to go ahead and complete that. So whatever it is that's sitting around, maybe you didn't finish that application. Maybe you keep saying you're going to speak to this person and you keep, you know, over preparing. But whatever the case, I feel like go ahead and complete some sort of goal or finish some sort of project. And the solution, wow, okay, the solution, we have the Devil. So maybe you have a passion project. You need to be more obsessed with it. I feel like there is a need for you to take something more serious. Maybe something is like putting your blood, sweat, and tears into something in order to make it work. If this is in regards to your health, you definitely are needing to cut back or what do you call it? Moderate. Find a place where there's moderation in your life. So you could be overindulging on something, anything. It could be eating. It could be recreational drugs. It could be medication. Even if you've been taking too many Tylenols or whatever, it's like maybe you need to figure out the solution to that, the cause of why you're having headaches. Maybe it's not, maybe a stress that you need to address. So there's something, I feel like you need to pay attention to the details of your health. If you are also needing to confront if you need to confront your fears, I feel like you need to do that as well. If you are overspending, make sure you're not overspending on things. Wow, that's funny. I feel like this really should have been in reverse. Like the Devil's the problem and the Three of Pentacles is the solution. And maybe it is, but either way, I feel like there is a need for you to find some sort of moderation, find a way to balance your life, especially if this is about work. Maybe you just started a job and they're taking all of your time and energy. Maybe there's a need for you to find a different job or to get some sort of work-life balance. If this is about some sort of intense attraction that you're having with someone, maybe you need to find a way to approach this person. Stop suppressing those feelings. Maybe there's a need to get it out because something could actually be making something worse because you keep procrastinating or, you know, suppressing some sort of thoughts. Maybe it could be too, though, that the solution, I don't know. I don't want to. Okay, so those of you out there that could have been going through debating on if you should sell something or be a part of something, maybe your answer is yes, you should do it. For whatever reason, oh my God, I can't stand this. I wasn't going to do this, but it's happening. Too much information is coming out. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles. There is something going on where somebody is really obsessed with money, building an empire. I also feel like there's something that maybe runs in a family and you can't help it. It's like, hey, it's in the blood. Let me just embrace this. So something does run in the family. Someone may also be very obsessed with real estate, starting a business. Something's going on. I feel like you need to, if you have a passion, just focus on it then. Become obsessed with it. Maybe that's what the light part of that is. Something's going to bring you a lot of money. Put it that way. Whatever your obsession is can bring you a lot of money. Maybe that's what you've been trying to do. Figure out like how to make money. Do what you're obsessed about. Find whatever it is you're obsessed about and hopefully you'll find a way to make some money from that. It should lead to money, put it that way. So let's go ahead and look at Gemini. That was not supposed to go that long. That one got me tripped up. All right, problem and solution for Gemini. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Problem for Gemini, we have Judgment. So similar to Taurus, you guys may need to address something that you've been putting off. It's time to face the music. It's time to confront your past. Something is being revisited, reawakened. I don't know too if someone's been calling you or reaching out to you. It's time for you to respond. If you have a calling, you keep saying, oh, you know, I'm gonna start my business. I'm gonna go to that audition. I'm gonna do this. Whatever you have been saying I'm gonna do, it's like, okay, it's time for you to do it. You've procrastinated long enough. Not saying that you're not gonna have the opportunity again, but it could be a while before another opportunity like this comes along. So if you are faced with some sort of once in a lifetime opportunity, you might need to jump on that. And that's really the solution. I haven't even pulled the solution yet. But the problem is that something from the past keeps haunting you. Your past keeps haunting you. Maybe something's been eating away at your soul. And it's funny, I see this card and I see those initials again, C and M as in Mary. So C is in cat, M is in Mary. I don't know if that has anything to do with you, some sort of initials. And the solution is Six of Wands. So good solution. Have confidence in whatever it is that you're going forward in. Like when this opportunity, when you're presented with this opportunity, it could be in love, it could be career, it could be relocating, it could be an audition. Go for it. You know, don't look back, just move forward. And it indicates that you are going to have a lot of support. I feel like you're going to be very successful at whatever it is that you're moving towards. I feel also that Spirit could be trying to get your attention. And so it's time for you to listen to your spirit guides. It's time for you to follow your passions. It's time for you to get motivated, get back to doing something that you care about. And it does seem like that's going to happen. So anything that you've been avoiding or putting off, you're going to become faced with it. This also includes anyone who has been contemplating reaching out to you. I feel that a job is going to call you back. A person is going to call you back. And someone saying, I choose you, or you've got the job, you've been selected, you're the one we want. So you're definitely going to be successful once you answer your calling. All right, so Cancer, what is the problem with Cancer and the solution? Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Problem at the bottom, solution on top. Problem for Cancer. We have the Three of Cups. So if this is talking about a love triangle, I guess that is something that could be going on. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe there is also a problem with communication, or a problem with your friends or your siblings. So I don't know why the Three of Cups is a problem. Maybe because there's some sort of trust issues. Maybe there needs to be a reconciliation at some point. Or it could be something about rumors too. Maybe there's been a lot of rumors going on, and maybe there's a need to address those rumors. If some of you are background dancers or you're a choreographer, I feel like there needs to be, something needs to be in sync. Maybe something's been off. There's been a hard time coming to synchronization or agreements here. So I feel like overall, also the problem could be about intuition. Somebody might not be listening to their intuition. So let's see what the solution is for Cancer. 5 of Swords. Oh my goodness. So it's saying that, you know, maybe treat people how they've been treating you. If someone has been shady, then you have to be shady back with them. Maybe you've tried to be someone's friend. Maybe you've tried to be understanding. Now it's time to give someone a taste of their own medicine. I feel like, though, the first thing, although this came out as a problem, maybe communication has been the problem. So I feel that there is a need to have an open discussion, because there could be some sort of weird energy between you and your friend, you and family, or you and a love interest. I also feel that maybe someone is maybe jealous or assuming things. Is poor communication problems overall. And so I feel like the first solution is to try to come to an agreement or a compromise, or, you know, have a discussion. If that's not happening, then unfortunately, I guess the 5 of Swords is like, it turns out that both people, it's like, hey, I have to show you how you are treating me. This is how you've been treating me. Let me show you. Maybe you didn't understand. I tried to tell you nicely. So because you aren't listening, let me show you. So that's really the best part that I can pull out of that. So let's go ahead and move on to Leo. Problem for Leo at the bottom, solution at the top. Leo, sun, moon, or rising. So Leo, problem, 10 of Wands. You might be doing too much, taking on too many projects, wearing too many hats, trying to be a hero, trying to support everyone in their efforts except for yours, feeling obligated to serve other people before yourself. Maybe you also have been putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Maybe you've also been holding back some type of way. I feel like maybe you've been too busy. So, of course, I would naturally think that at some point you need to take a rest. I also see some of you that may work with pets. I don't know if someone has too many pets, or especially if you work like you're a foster parent for pets or something. Something is becoming too much. And then also I'm just looking at the moon here. So maybe emotionally your heart is starting to get heavy. Yeah, something's starting to weigh heavy on you. So let's see what your solution is. We have the Hermit. So it's time for you to reflect, spend some time to yourself, maybe isolate yourself. It's time for you to do some sort of soul searching too, and look out for any snakes on your path. I feel like you might be confronted with some sort of snakes. Now, snakes don't always have to be something negative, but if you feel that maybe someone is deceptive around you, then you kind of need to pay attention to that type of energy. Those of you that are into astrology, or maybe you've been thinking about getting into astrology, go ahead, start delving into that, because the solutions are first of all within yourself. They're not outside of you. Maybe you've been going to too many people outside of you instead of finding the solution yourself. So maybe you might have to do some sort of self-analysis. Maybe you have to do your own research, because someone isn't going to do it for you. Those of you that are into esoteric wisdom knowledge or occult knowledge, like, I feel like you might need to start looking into that, especially if you've been feeling heavy, some sort of heavy energy. Maybe you're like, let me make sure no one's doing anything to me. So it just looks like the solution really is to go within. Isolate yourself, go in hermit mode. People need to leave you alone, just let you be, take a rest, and let you discover something on your own. I feel like you need to discover something on your own. I don't know, I keep getting something about being bit. I feel like you're going to catch something before it bites you. You're going to, before your enemy has an opportunity to take advantage of you or to attack you, you're going to find them, or something's going to be caught or found out. All right, so Virgo, problem and solution for Virgo. Sun, moon, or rising. Problem at the bottom, solution at the top. Problem, we have Page of Swords. So could literally be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It looks like maybe there's a need to think before you speak. Someone, the communication is lacking. There could be some miscommunication. There could be some sort of jealousy. I feel like somebody's looking at somebody the wrong way, looking at somebody kind of funny. Like, why are you looking at me like that? People keep looking at you funny. You also could be assuming things, so don't assume. I also feel that you could be coming off either a little guarded or hostile towards people. So maybe there's a need to make sure that people understand what you're trying to convey or what you're really feeling, so that you're not read the wrong way. But it does look like something about cryptic. Your messages or your communication has been too cryptic. Someone thinks you're big-headed or conceited. Maybe you're coming off that way. Maybe you've been feeling very guarded or defensive. So if you're wondering how come nobody's approaching you romantically, it could be because of that. So solution for Virgo, we have the Seven of Pentacles. You may need to be patient with people or be patient with yourself. There could be some sort of irritation going on right now. And again, it's just like, hey, you just got to be patient. Take your time. You need to make some sort of assessment of the things that are valuable to you as well. You may also need to cut certain people out. Like I'm getting something about trimming hedges. So maybe that's about trimming down people who you keep in your close circle. Now this also could have something to do with literal gardening. I know a lot of people are getting into gardening. This could indicate that you're learning something, you're learning a new skill. Be patient with yourself if you're beating up on yourself. I feel like there's also a need for you to reflect at what you've accomplished so far. I feel like something about being razor sharp. I don't know if somebody's been like snappy. It could be you, but it could also be people around you. Maybe if people are being snappy with you, you need to be patient with them and observe them and just kind of nurture that energy and say, no, I know I'm not going to take this personal. What's going on with you? Something's apparently going on within you. So talk to me. So I feel like if that is what's happening, you're needing to be more patient with people who are coming off snappy towards you, because it might be something else going on with that person. All right, so Libra, let's see what is the problem with Libra and the solution. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Problem at the bottom, solution at the top. Problem with Libra, Six of Swords. So it looks like right now you're having to be calm mentally and emotionally. And I feel like you're needing to trust where your life is headed. Right now, you might feel like things are on autopilot. Maybe there's a lack of passion, excuse me, in love or the direction that you're going in life, period. Maybe you feel like you don't have any guidance, but you are being guided. I feel like it's always quiet. I want to say quiet before the storm. Hopefully it's not a storm coming, but I do feel like something's going on where it seems like you're moving through this quiet or still moment in your life. It doesn't look stagnant. It looks like things are progressing. It's just very mundane and blah, you know, so it's just like, I don't know where things are headed, where my spirit guides are taking me. I don't know where my love life is headed. I don't know where my career is headed, but you know, I'm just going to keep moving and going with the flow of things until something happens or something manifests. And you also could be coming out of some sort of difficult transit. So maybe there has been some sort of hostile energy and you're coming out of that now. So the solution, oh my God, is the Tower. There's your freaking a storm or your excitement. You're so bored, just feeling like, oh, nothing exciting is happening. And then here's the Tower just coming out of nowhere. So you are headed in a direction that is getting ready to shift or alter your life. Something very unexpected is getting ready to happen. Your way of thinking is going to be dismantled. Like I'm not going to say you thought you were on the right path. It's just like, it's more so like you're just minding your own business and then outside forces just kind of like intervene and it's just like, boom, like, here we go. Like this is, you were so bored. You know, here's something for you. So you also could be getting ready to discover some sort of information, or some sort of information is getting ready to come out that will change your perspective, change your life, change your whole path. This also looks like some sort of unexpected trip. I feel like if you had plans, I do feel like if you had plans to do this, that, and the other, something comes and disrupts those plans. It's like, no, that's not your path. And because this is the Tower, I'm sorry, you guys, I got to pull one more. Okay, Four of Cups. So this indicates too that maybe you've been ignoring spirit, ignoring any type of synchronicities, ignoring your intuition. So you're about to get some sort of huge wake-up call. If this is about someone coming into your life that has been taking their time or holding back their feelings or emotions, I feel like something's going to happen that puts them in a spotlight or forces this person to communicate or talk. So let's move on to Scorpio. What are the messages for Scorpio? The problem and solution. Problem at the bottom, solution on top for those that are Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Problem for Scorpio. Oh, same thing. Six of Swords. You guys seem to be on a path where you don't know where you're headed. Things have been humdrum, just blah. And you're just like, I don't know where I'm headed. I'm just moving right along. You know, I don't know where spirit is taking me. It does look like you're learning maybe how to trust your intuition. Now, I also feel that for some of you, there is some sort of telepathy going on. There's been an exchange of telepathic messages, and I also feel that something's been going on metaphysically in your life. You don't fully understand it, but you know it means something. And you're just kind of waiting to see what happens. I feel like you're also reflecting as you go along on this journey. Now, you literally could be traveling maybe you travel for a living, but it does look like maybe something's been happening in your dreams too. You've been exploring some things and just seeing where things are taking you. And the solution, oh my goodness, we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, the solution to me is more so about overcoming your thoughts. You're starting to have anxiety about where spirit is taking you, or you're starting to have doubts about the path that you're on. Maybe because things are happening too slowly. I feel that you might start to listen to other people and believe what other people are telling you as opposed to trusting your own intuition. So it looks like at first you were listening to your own instincts, your own intuition, and something happens. I don't know if someone says something or you saw something, and now you're starting to have doubts or second guessing your decisions. You are headed towards a trap. It feels like a mental trap, but I feel like you're headed towards a trap. You are getting ready to entangle yourself in a web or get caught in some sort of web. Now that might literally have something to do with the internet, something about the web. I also feel like somebody is in denial. Like you may need to confront something or admit to something that you've been suppressing or in denial about. It just looks like something gets caught in a snag. I'm going to go ahead and pull an extra card over for you guys too. So if it's about a love situation, you guys might be in denial of your feelings for somebody, or you start to feel manipulated some type of way. It just looks overwhelming. And I'm looking at all these eyes on here. So maybe you start feeling like everybody's watching me. Oh, I'm freezing up. So I feel like someone gets stage fright or frightened by their own shadow, or just it's anxiety. I feel like you're headed towards an anxiety attack. Something becomes overwhelming emotionally and you just kind of get stuck. So there's a need for you to, I feel like, express that. Maybe you see something on the web. Something that you saw. So be careful of the direction that you're headed in. Make sure at the end of the day you're listening to your own instincts, your own intuition. All right, so next up, Sagittarius. What is the current problem for Sagittarius and the solution? Problem at the bottom, solution on top. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Problem for Sagittarius. We have strength. Okay, so this being a problem, it could be that you guys are holding back. Maybe you're trying to be too modest about something. Maybe you need some sort of encouragement, or maybe you just need to be your own cheerleader. I also feel that maybe your skin could be too thick sometimes. Maybe there's a need for you to trust or let your guards down. I also feel like maybe there's something that you're wanting to do. You're daydreaming about something, you're wishing for something, but you're not really acting on it, or you keep trying to control your destiny or control the way something plays out. Maybe something is supposed to play out, but you are trying to control the speed at which it comes. I feel like it's more so about trying to slow something down intentionally. And it's like, no, just let things pan out. But it's like, no, I need to control this. There's something that you're desiring, and it's indicating that you're holding back. So the solution, Wheel of Fortune, go with the flow. Like I said, something is part of your destiny. Something is part of your path. You are trying too hard to control your destiny, or trying to get it planned out in your mind how you want it to happen. It's just going to happen. If something is meant to be, let it happen. Allow things to play out. I do feel like also if you're holding on to something, that cycle is coming to an end. It's like it's time to move on, or it's time to have the courage to take on some sort of opportunity. So this also looks like a big window of opportunity is getting ready to open up. And I see some reserve or some sort of hesitation. Maybe you think you're not ready. And it's like, no, you're ready. It's the opportunity is here. Go through that window of opportunity. Go through that portal. Something is life-changing. So I feel like there's a need for you to go ahead and allow destiny to play out. Now, there is a sense of taking destiny by the will. I guess it depends on exactly what it is that's happening with you. I feel like the overall message is don't fight destiny. Don't try to go against the tide. Let something play out because there's something in it for you. There's something fortunate. There's a positive turn, positive change of events, and you're trying to go against the grain. And don't get me wrong, I get it. Sometimes you do have to go against the grain, but this is something I feel like you might be pulling your own self back, or there's too much control. What's that when you start releasing some slack? Like I feel like let loose a little bit. There's too much control going on in your life. Maybe it's a love interest, a career, or some sort of opportunity, but let loose, cut some slack. All right, next, Capricorn. What current problem is there for Capricorn and the solution? Problem at the bottom, solution on top. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is kind of fun. I should have did it live, but I'm not good with answering chats. My eyes are closed and stuff, or they open and close while I'm shuffling. All right, so Capricorn, problem and solution. Problem at the bottom. Problem, Ace of Pentacles. So, more money, more problems. I don't know. Maybe you're having money issues. Maybe you don't know where to start. Maybe there's a lot of options around you and you're like, which option do I choose? It looks like there is something being presented to you. It could be a financial opportunity or just an opportunity to start fresh. But you are I guess you're being hesitant, or you're thinking you're taking too long. That earth energy is out. Now also, this could be talking about any type of health issues. I don't know if there's a health problem. I don't see a problem just yet, but there could be something dealing with your health. And maybe that is some sort of problem. Even if it's it could be physical, emotional, mental health, but that could be the core of the problem here. So let me see what the solution is. Queen of Pentacles, take that shit. Something is going to bring you financial independence. I don't know if you're hesitant about that. The only other thing, maybe you've been too focused on material things and not focused on emotional or other things at hand. But I really feel I really feel like your problem is about an opportunity and somebody just taking forever to make a decision, or someone taking their dear sweet time. Or maybe people are viewing you as taking so long, but you don't care. Maybe there's a need for you to be patient. I feel like there's a lot of positive. I don't feel like there's any health issues. I feel like you're healthy. Maybe you've been doubting or assuming something was wrong with your health. I feel like your health is fine. I feel like your finances are going to be fine. You also may be waiting for some sort of confirmation. You're like, when is this going to be confirmed? I just need to know. I feel like you're going to get your confirmation. I also feel like maybe you've currently been manifesting something, and it's going to come into fruition. Maybe something has been taking a long time. So you also might need patience about whatever it is that you're manifesting. I feel like it's happening. There's also a need for you to be very mature about how you handle certain situations. There's a level of maturity that's needed. As a additional message, I just kind of feel like somebody is being admired, or maybe someone wants to pay you for your beauty or beauty products. Like, take it. Take the money. There's a need for you to also be confident about whatever it is that you're going towards. Now, also, I mean, this is your energy, but you could be dealing with another earth sign. Be yourself, though. Something is also saying be yourself. Spread your wings. I feel like someone is also very gaudy or is concerned about not wanting to be act like they're showing off. You can still be modest while at the same time appreciating what you've accomplished. I feel like there's a need for you to appreciate yourself. Self-appreciation. So be proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back. All right, Aquarius. What is the current problem with Aquarius? Problem at the bottom, solution on top. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Problem for Aquarius. The star, your energy. Maybe you've been giving too much of your energy away. Maybe you've been too generous. Maybe you have not taken time to focus on yourself. You've been putting your energy all into other people. This says, though, that your wishes are going to be fulfilled, or that your faith is going to be restored. So I don't know, too, if the problem, you had a problem with faith, like you were having like a lack of faith. So I feel like your faith is going to be restored. You're going to get some sort of confirmation. Problems also could be a need for you to be more open or more vulnerable. Like, I'm feeling like that's behind the problem. Behind this is that when it comes to opening up and being vulnerable, you haven't been. So there's going to be an opportunity for you to be completely open, honest, and vulnerable. And I feel like you should take that time to shine. Some of you, maybe you also literally are wanting to be a star, and you're like, what does it take to get noticed? What do I have to do to stand out? You don't really have to do anything. I feel like all the seeds have been planted. Everything's been watered and nurtured. It's just a matter of time. Now, also relationship-wise, maybe this is indicating that your problem rests in somebody being far away from you. And you're like, when am I going to see this person? When am I going to hear from this person? I just feel like you need to be patient. Yeah, just be patient, because this indicates that your dreams are going to manifest or come into fruition. Solution, we have the moon. So the same thing I was saying. There's a need for you to be vulnerable, be open. Maybe it scares you to be so raw, to put yourself out there. There's a need for you to share your emotions. You know, maybe you've been hiding how you truly feel, or hiding the things that you're going through, and there's a need for you to just kind of put it out into the open. It's funny, this is another situation where it looks like it's reversed, where the moon could have actually been the problem and the solution would be the star. God, I feel like it's so much, and this is supposed to be short for everybody. I'm still going to keep it short, but I feel like maybe some of you are still healing from any type of trust and abandonment issues. You guys have wasted a lot of energy, too much energy, into something. I don't know what it is. Maybe daydreaming or fantasizing, and it's time for you to actually put something into action. But you're too afraid. I feel like the moon is about your fears consuming you. You also might be the type of person that has so much, gives so much, uplift so many other people, but you don't uplift yourself. You doubt yourself. Or you don't practice what you preach. Like you preach things to other people and you inspire them, but when it comes to your own problems, you put yourself down, or you're like, oh, I could never do this, or I don't, you're not believing in yourself. I also feel like make sure that you aren't just looking at an illusion. Okay, you keep telling yourself something's too good to be true too. I feel like you're going to be blessed with something so magical that you doubt it and you don't want to go towards it. You're like, this isn't real. This can't be happening. It's not real. And I feel like there's a need for you to definitely take advantage of that. It is real and it is happening. So just embrace it instead of just being so mesmerized about something. So I'm going to cut it short. I really could go on with you guys, but yeah. And also you could have been dealing with a Pisces too. So, all right. Pisces is the last one. So what is the problem that Pisces are having and the solution? Problem at the bottom, solution on top. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Problem. Another Ace of Pentacles. So you got money problems. It looks like, there is an opportunity being presented to you. Maybe you're taking too long to jump on an opportunity, but it's there for you. It could be an opportunity. It's just waiting. It's like, look, this opportunity is here for you. Whenever you're ready, we're waiting on you. So it could be that this opportunity is waiting on you. There's a gift here, and maybe you have a gift. Maybe you haven't shared it. So there is a need for you to share whatever gift that you have. And I'm looking at this pentagon. It kind of looks inverted. So it also could indicate that there's some sort of negative thoughts going on. Or maybe there's a need for you to change your perspective. And if you're trying to manifest something, maybe there's patience is needed with whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. But I feel like something is being shown to you, like something is like, here, this is waiting for you. So maybe it's any type of opportunity, financial, love, just waiting for you to take it. The solution, Six of Wands. We got another Six of Wands. So I feel like have confidence. Go ahead, take that opportunity. Stop being overly humble. It's okay to shine. It's okay to be proud of yourself. I feel like whatever this is being offered to you too is going to bring you a lot of success. Business could increase if you have your own business. If you work a 9-to-5, you could get a lot of recognition for whatever it is that you do. Something's going to be confirmed. I feel like this is also getting some sort of confirmation. I also feel just overall this is about being motivated and having no fear, confronting things. Speed it up too, because we go from the Pentacle energy as a problem to the Wands as the solution. So whatever you're procrastinating about or putting off, speed it up. Maybe you have been taking too long, or maybe this opportunity has just been waiting for you for too long, and it's time for you to take it. Believe in yourself. I feel that in a love situation, there's going to be mutual attraction between you and another person. Some of you are also maybe coming off as hesitant to getting so much attention. It's like, oh, I don't want all that attention. You can, like I said, though, you can still be humble and get some sort of recognition. And I do feel like embrace your success. Embrace it. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. So those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully it resonated and you like this little series. Be sure to leave your feedback, and many blessings to you.